It is not clear who is to be charged, or with what. Mr. Mueller was appointed after Donald Trump fired FBI Director James Comey. Getty. The Office of Special Prosecutor Robert Mueller will on Monday make public the details of an indictment resulting from his probe into Russia's alleged election meddling, according to reports, a development that sharply escalates the stakes for Donald Trump and his administration. While Mr. Mueller has yet to make any public comment on possible charges, it was reported that a grand jury in Washington, working with the prosecutor, had approved the first charges to result from the ongoing probe, which has looked at possible collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia. The reports have not specified what the charges are or who they are to be filed against. Now, it has been reported, the details of the indictment and the person or persons to be charged will be announced by Mr. Mueller's office on Monday. CNN, which broke the news of the pending indictment, said the charges were filed on Friday and placed under a seal by a federal judge. NBC News then said it had confirmed the details were to be released on Monday and that anyone charged could be taken into custody. On Friday, senior lawyers who are working for Mr. Mueller, including veteran prosecutor Andrew Weissman, were seen entering the courtroom at the Washington federal court where the grand jury meets to hear testimony in the Russia investigation. Steve Bannon says the firing of James Comey was the biggest mistake in modern political history under the regulations governing special counsel investigations. Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, who has oversight over the Russia investigation, would have been made aware of any charges before they were taken before the grand jury for approval, CNN said. While there has been no announcement, or confirmed reports, as to who might be charged, there has been intense speculation. It has previously been reported that Mr. Mueller was looking at Mr. Trump's advisor and son-in-law, Jared Kushner, his former national security advisor Michael Flynn, and former campaign manager Paul Manafort. Confirmed U.S. official with knowledge tells NBC News an indictment will be made public Monday in the special counsel's Russia investigation. Ken Delanian at Ken Delani NBC October 28, 2017. In July, FBI agents raided the Virginia home of Mr. Manafort, who served as Mr. Trump's campaign manager until August 2016, when he resigned as details emerged of his dealing with Ukrainian President Viktor Yanukovych. It was reported on Saturday that Mr. Manafort was not aware of any impending charges. Mr. Trump has repeatedly denied his campaign in any way colluded with Russia to affect the outcome of the election and described the federal probe against him a witch hunt. The White House has sought to move attention away from any possible charges against former members of Mr. Trump's team by highlighting the news that the research team that helped produce the now notorious Steele dossier on Mr. Trump had been paid directly by Ms. Clinton's campaign. White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders wrote on Twitter, "The evidence Clinton campaign, DNC and Russia colluded to influence the election is indisputable." More about Robert Mueller. Donald Trump Russia investigation. Reuse content. We use cookies to enhance your visit to our site and to bring you advertisements that might interest you. Read our privacy and cookie policies to find out more.